People ask me all the time, how do you get your music on Spotify? How do you get your music on Apple Music? Like it's some big mystery. It's not. Alright, so if you've been following this channel for any amount of time, you know I like taking MIDI controllers like this one, going out into the world and making beats. My main distribution platform recently has been YouTube and Instagram, which are not platforms that are natively for music. So as I've been releasing more and more beat making videos on these platforms, more people have been asking me to put them on places they can actually listen to the music. But I wanted to talk to you about how I put together my latest release called Beat Sketches Volume 1, made up of all beats that I made on Instagram and YouTube, and distributed it to all the major platforms, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Google Play, basically anywhere you listen to music, using DistroKid, who is the sponsor for today's video. So actually getting your music onto Spotify and Apple Music and all those places that people actually listen to music is the easiest part of this process, and anybody can do it with DistroKid. I've been using DistroKid for years, since before I had a YouTube channel. So when people started asking for me to take the beats I was making on Instagram and YouTube and put them on the other platforms, it was a no-brainer because I already had a DistroKid account. The hardest part was actually collecting the beats, getting them together, and putting them into one solid package. First thing I wanted to do was go through my Instagram and pick the beats that people seem to like the most, and found all the project files. Then I had to solve the problem that was all of these beats were like 30 to 45 seconds long, and arrange them a little bit. I wanted to have each track on Beat Sketches Volume 1 be at least over 2 minutes. So I worked a little with each track to arrange it, adding a few different elements to make the arrangement more interesting, maybe filtering things out or adding a couple extra layers in to create transitions and B sections. After that, since all the tracks were relatively short, just above 2 minutes, I wanted the whole piece, Beat Sketches Volume 1, to feel like one work, so you could listen to it straight through as one solid 19-ish minute album instead of just little 2-minute individual tracks. So I created seamless transitions for the tracks by putting all of the mixed down tracks into one project file and then blending the transition between two tracks with field recordings. All things that attributed to an overall vibe of the album. Since they were all in one project file, all I had to do was export sections of the arrangement as the individual tracks. After that, the only thing left to do was distribute the songs to all the platforms, which on DistroKid is just as easy as uploading the tracks, entering the track info, uploading some album art, and hitting submit. Now there's a few different plans for DistroKid. I actually have a label account which allows me to release music under different names or release music for different artists. But the one thing that is the same under all DistroKid accounts, which is why I love DistroKid, is that you can release an unlimited amount of music no matter what plan you have. You don't pay per release, you don't pay per song. You have a DistroKid account that you pay for annually, and you can release music all year and you don't have to pay every single time. And you keep 100% of the royalties. As soon as you're ready with a track, you can just release it because you have a DistroKid account. The turnaround time is also super fast. It can be different for every store and for every instance depending on the time of the year, but my tracks were up within 7 days. Another thing that I also love is you also get this hyper follow link, which is awesome for social media because it's a link that brings people to a page that has the major platforms listed individually. So that no matter where people listen to your music, they click this link, they can find the platform that they're subscribed to. For $19.99 a year to be able to release unlimited music on all the major platforms, it's just a no-brainer. And what's great is you can use my discount code and get 7% off your first year at DistroKid, so it's actually even cheaper. Follow the link in the description and you can get my discount. What's also cool about this is I'll get a commission if you sign up through DistroKid through my code, so you're actually helping me out and helping yourself out by getting this awesome discount. I hope this video was helpful. People ask me all the time, how do you get your music on Spotify? How do you get your music on Apple Music? Like it's some big mystery or some club that you have to get into. It's exclusive. It's not. Let me know what you thought about this video in a comment down below. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoy, and share it with somebody who might also want to distribute their music. And if you enjoy live electronic music performances, tutorials, and content to make you a more productive producer, click that subscribe button down below. This has been TAETRO, your electronic music mentor. Have a good one.